morning you confirmed Romeo Lavia as a Chelsea player.
Yes.
Just why did you decide to sign him?
I think we all know him, his quality, his profile. I think he's a perfect player for this project. I think we are excited and we are so happy to add him in the squad.
And Moises Caicedo confirmed earlier on this week. Why did the club fight so hard to try and make sure you could sign him?
Why it was so hard?
Why did you work so hard to get him over the line and make sure he was a Chelsea player?
Oh, of course, the club they works really hard about that. I think it's about to congratulate the owners and the sporting director, Laurenz Vescoli, because the show was amazing. To add this type of player like Moy or Romeo now and all the previous signing, I think was a fantastic work from the club, and I think we need to congratulate the job that they were doing and are doing, owners and sporting director, because it was fantastic. This type of player that with the quality that they have to add in this squad and in this project, I think it's an amazing scene and it's very exciting moment and situation for the club.
Now there's some bad news. Reece James picks up an injury in training this week. What can you tell us about the injury? How big a blow is that, and how long could he be out for now?
Yes, I think it's a sad moment because he's our captain and he was so exciting to be a captain and he was, full energy. And yes, but I think we are going to assess him day by day, and it's going to be, for sure, as soon as possible, we're going to be again with the team, and for sure he's going to be stronger and become stronger than he was, because we are with the structure of the club, we are going to help him to become stronger than before.
Yesterday, Michael Elise signed a new contract with Crystal Palace. Are you surprised he turned down the opportunity to join Chelsea? With Christopher Nkunku out, you mentioned last week you'll look at solutions. Are you still looking for potential options in that forward area?
We are working, of course, seeing all the option that we can manage on the market. I think all the clubs are doing the same than us, and then see the potential that we can, transform in reality all this target. But I think in the same time we are keeping, one or two eyes in Armando Broja, because I think we cannot forget him and we cannot stop him, and to bring some profile of player that can stop in his evolution. And we really believe in him. He's we know very well him and can be a really important striker for Chelsea, and we need to be careful. I think it's a big disappointed with the situation of Christophe, because it should be a very important player for us, helping Nico Jackson to score goals. But that is football, and we need to accept that situation. But at the same time, we cannot sometimes, go for some player that maybe after stop a player that we have. Maybe we need to be patient and to try to adapt our squad to try to get positive result, waiting for Armando to be fully fit.
Final question from me, Mauricio. Robert Sanchez took the #1 shirt yesterday. Will you be looking to sign somebody to compete with him, or do you see Robert being your #1 heading into this season?
That is a good question, because we are thinking on that. We are thinking in explore all the situations and the possibilities on the market. The club is open and to assess all the options. At the moment, we are exploring all the situations that can provide the market, and still not the decision.
Okay, we'll go to John Southall, BBC.
Just one on Reece James. You said you're going to assess it day by day. Is it a hamstring injury?
Yes, hamstring.
So is it not that serious if it's kind of a day by day situation?
No, it's not about few days. Maybe it's few weeks. But the most important is the evolution. The good thing is not a big issue. But the most important now is to try to work really hard to try to anticipate problems and not to, and be sure that when he start to play again, he's fully fit and stronger than was before. That is the most important. That's why we are going to assess him day by day and try to make the plan every day.
Yeah. Looking at the bigger picture, since you've been here, obviously you've brought quite a few players in. Are you now where you want to be? Are you ahead of where you want to be? Or, and how
I was in a good place, and now I think we are in a better place. But always I was happy. I was talking with the sporting director yesterday. We were shocking a little bit. They asked me about, you really believe that can be possible, no? When we talk about the project, I say yes. Maybe you were very optimistic, but I think they made very good job. I think the squad is really exciting to see the squad that we have today. Now it's about the process, and it's about to work really hard to try to find the best dynamic on the team to perform and to win games. That is our job. That is a massive challenge, but we are so excited about this.
You've also been in Liverpool, I think, to a couple of the signings, Caicedo and Lavia. Is that significant? Does that send a bit of a message out about the intensity?
Well, that is about the player decision. It's a player decision that they decide to come here. I think it wasn't a competition. It was a player decision to join us, and that makes us very happy. And they talk very highly about our owners and our sporting director in the way that they work and try to earn the target. And then the player is because the player wanted to come here and because I think they are feeling something special. I hope they are feeling something special outside of the club, that they say something good is happening here. No?
Go to Seb, PLP.
Hi Mauricio.
Hello.
Yesterday you said, well, some of your players said that they see you more like a friend than a manager. Can you explain?
Yesterday?
Yeah, some of your players said that yesterday in some interviews.
But not me.
No, not you. But
okay.
How do you see that? Like,
what they say? Sorry.
They said that they see you more like a friend than a manager. Can you talk us through that process?
I am not happy with this. You need to tell me the names of the because it's something wrong. More friend than coach. No, I understand the situation. I think be exigent and be strong like a coach. In the same time, you can be friendly and you can be be honest and be tough. And in the way that I think we can approach today all the people, the young guys, like maybe all these guys can be my kids, And I think it's important to understand the psychology of today of the player. The past was different, but now I think we need to learn and we need to see the society how they are and to apply the ideas and the way to approach them in the way that you can get the best from them. No, but in some point I am happy. In another point disappointed because I don't know. I am better friend than better coach. I prefer to be better coach than better friend. No.
And
for sure.
Just a word on West Ham. What are you expecting from West Ham at the weekend?
No, I think it's going to be tough. Not only at the beginning, we don't know how they are going to play. Maybe they are thinking to change the shape, but it's about to always is going to be tough because all the Premier League games will be difficult. They have very good team. They are doing a great job. Last season they left the trophy. They are really confident, and it's for sure we are going to find a really tough game.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Goes to Ian.
Hi, good to see you back.
Thank you.
Injuries in Nkunku and James. Yesterday, Mikel Arteta was suggesting the amount of games players are playing towards pre-season and looking ahead to the next year and a half, the football calendar, is why you need to have so many players. Is that a reason why players are getting injured, because they're playing too much?
We are in a business that we need to understand what is going on in the business. if we want to be here and be sitting and pay for players or pay salaries and every year improve in every single aspect of our life, I think it's about to understand the situation that happened. I think I'm not going to say nothing again of the idea of Mikel or different coach, but when you are outside of the business, you should do everything to be involved. And then when you are involved, sometimes you need to understand that the resource and everything that you need to provide, to have good squad, good players, or to maintain the structure that we need. We need to income, money and tours, publicity, things like this. Make this business every year improve and improve and improve. I don't know. Every single club is different. I cannot say that Nkunku is injured because of the tour or because of too many games, because I don't want to lie, because that was things that happen in football. But I cannot talk for another coach. In that case, Mikel, maybe he has reason to complain. But in my case, I cannot find any reason to complain about that at the moment.
You bought a lot of players, and obviously a lot of players have gone as well. Is the squad you have now, the size of the squad, the number of players you've got, is that what you ideally want? Because you can have two bigger squad, you can have two smaller squad. I mean, I know for your time at Spurs, you liked a relatively small squad.
Yes, I think 22, 23 player plus 3, 4, 5 player using every week through the academy. We were using yesterday some young player through the academy, and I was very surprised, very happy about the performance and the quality. I think it's good. It's good. Not bigger than we have now. Maybe we can add some player, but but not this number 22, 23 player. I think is perfect. For at the moment. So far, I think it's good, and for the season that we are not going to be involved in European competition, I think it's good. But maybe even if next season we are involved in European competition, I think maybe it's good also, to have the possibility to bring young guys through the academy to be involved and show that they can, play for the first team.
And one last quick one. What did you learn from the first weekend back in the Premier League?
That is really tough, the competition. The tempo is amazing, because we were playing in the Premier League's summer series in America, but it's not the same. The tempo is amazing. It's higher than another competition in Europe or in the world. And how the players suffer the tempo is, and then the time to recovery is completely different. And yes, what I learned that the quality is there, and it's the most difficult competition in the world.
Okay, we'll do 2 more questions. We'll go Roman and then finish with Simon.
Hi Mauricio.
Hi.
Please ask you about exits, especially players like Lewis Hall, Romeo Lukaku, even Hakim Ziyech. What's the latest with them? Because they're not with the first team.
Why? Sorry, I don't.
What's the latest situation with players?
No, nothing changed at the moment. In the moment that something happen, we will inform. At the moment, nothing changed. Maybe it can change in 1 hour or in 2 hours or in 1 day or 2, but at the moment, nothing to inform.
We'll finish with Simon.
I was going to ask about Lewis Hall as well. What the reasoning might be for him to be going, but also just a quick one. Caicedo and Lavia, are they ready to make their debut on Sunday?
Yes, I think we need to assess. We have 1 day more to assess them, but was very stressful weeks for Moya and Romeo also. It's easy to say, okay, they will be involved Sunday in the game, but I think the most important is try to avoid risks and not to rush with them. If they are ready tomorrow, they will be involved. If not, we are going to wait a few days more than to be fully involved on the squad.
Okay.